MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Julio Urias will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for the Yankees, Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 12.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bruce, a former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retiring. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Marcus Stroman is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Stroman comes set. Here it comes. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the second inning set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, it'll be Zach Greinke. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
In there, now the throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Tyro Estrada is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading up with the Dodgers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
A runner at second, nobody out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Will Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Mookie.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Roman gets the sign. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the two-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The third baseman, number 12.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. His second home run of the series, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Marcus Stroman. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
No outs, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Throw in the dirt. An error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers. Next for the Dodgers, Julian Reese. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Popped him up. Bruce has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter. Matt Beatty picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three. So a runner at first with two away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Stroman comes set. Here comes the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's Corey Seager. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Granite. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score. Will Smith is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Row. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Fouled away. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Here's big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate. they're going to compete in this one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Nino Reese. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Reese is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Fouled off. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And it's fouled away. Ripped on the ground to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be Zach Greinke. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he can't hang on. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The left fielder, number 30, Julian Reese.
Striding into the box, Julian Reese. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Stroman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Five runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tyro Estrada is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Josh Donaldson digging in now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Got it.